In the world of computer programming, writing code is like crafting a set of instructions for a computer to follow. However, as code grows in size and complexity, it can become difficult even for the original programmer to understand and maintain. This is where comments come in. Comments are like annotations or explanations within your code that are ignored by the computer but are invaluable for human readers. They help explain the purpose of specific code sections, clarify complex algorithms, or provide context for design decisions. Imagine coming back to your code after a few months or even years. Comments can quickly refresh your memory on how the code works, saving you valuable time and effort. Whether you're a solo programmer or part of a larger team, embracing the power of comments will undoubtedly make your coding journey smoother and more productive. In the C programming language, you have two primary ways to add comments to your code: single-line comments and multi-line comments. Let's start with the simplest form, single-line comments. They are denoted by two forward slashes. Anything written after the double forward slashes on the same line is treated as a comment and is ignored by the compiler. Single-line comments are incredibly useful for adding quick notes or explanations directly alongside your code. For instance, you might use them to clarify the purpose of a variable, briefly describe the logic of a short code block, or even temporarily disable a line of code during debugging. Here's a simple example. Int age equals sign 25. / declare an integer variable named age and assign the value 25. This makes the code self-explanatory, even for someone seeing it for the first time. While single-line comments are perfect for short and concise notes, multi-line comments excel when you need to provide more detailed explanations, document complex algorithms, or add substantial comments to your code. In C, multi-line comments are defined within a pair of delimiters: a forward slash followed by an asterisk to mark the beginning of the comment, and an asterisk followed by a forward slash to indicate its end. This style is particularly useful when you want to provide comprehensive documentation for a function, a complex piece of code, or even the entire program. Here's an example to illustrate. This function calculates the factorial of a given non-negative integer. Input n, the non-negative integer for which to calculate the factorial. Output, the factorial of n, calculated as n equals sign 1. This level of documentation is invaluable for understanding and using the function correctly. Section 4. Header files organizing your C projects. As you delve deeper into C programming, you'll encounter larger projects. Managing your code effectively becomes crucial. This is where header files come into play. Header files are containers for declarations of functions, variables, and other code elements. They typically have AH extension and serve as interfaces between different parts of your program. By separating declarations from implementations, header files promote code reusability and modularity. Section 5. Include guards, preventing header file conflicts. As your C projects grow, you'll often include multiple header files, some of which might include others. This can lead to circular inclusion or multiple inclusion problems. Imagine header file A includes B and B includes A. This creates a circular dependency that confuses the compiler. To prevent this, use include guards. Include guards ensure a header file is included only once during compilation. They use preprocessor directives, #ifandef, #define, and #ndef. Include guards keep your code clean and free from circular inclusion problems. Section 6. Conclusion, comments and header files for maintainable code. In the realm of C programming, writing code that is both functional and maintainable is paramount. Comments and header files are indispensable tools that contribute significantly to this goal. Comments enhance code readability, facilitate collaboration, and make debugging and maintenance smoother. Header files provide a structured way to organize your code by separating declarations from implementations, promoting code reusability and modularity. By embracing best practices for using comments and header files, you invest in the long-term maintainability and success of your C programming endeavors.